for Meridian Tonight.
Well, it's got possibilities.
Sounds
I reckon
good to
if you
me.
painted it white and grew a few roses around the door, it'd be home for somebody.
Now, as I told you last night, driest November for nearly 50 years, and December starting pretty dry as well. Is it going to last through the weekend? One lady can tell us. Gemma Humphries.
See the difference with Sea France, sponsors of Meridian Weather.
Good evening. A murky and misty night to come overnight tonight. It is going to be chilly in spots. Temperatures dipping as low as freezing in some parts. Along the south coast, though, temperatures between 1 and 2 Celsius. We are going to see mist and fog, as I say, and it will linger into tomorrow because of these very light westerly winds. Tomorrow morning, once again, waking up to a bit of a murky start. This fog will linger once again along the south coast. By midday, though, we will begin to see some brightness around. So taking us through Saturday afternoon, light westerly winds, largely cloudy conditions everywhere, 1 or 2 spells of brightness and temperatures between 6 and 7 Celsius. 7 is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the next few days, temperatures are set to rise. On Sunday, largely dry with very light winds and a top temperature of 9 Celsius. By Monday, though, we are going to get into double figures. Once again, staying dry, mainly cloudy, but these winds really picking up on Monday. They will be the focal point of the day from the southwest to about 15 miles an hour. Staying very similar for Tuesday, but temperatures rising up a notch once again to a high of 11. Bye for now.
Well, now, this is something of an emotional and a historic occasion for us here at Meridian, but an exciting one too, because from tomorrow, over the weekend, we'll be broadcasting from brand new studios, and a little bit more on that in a couple of minutes.
Absolutely right. It's quite emotional because you and I have sat behind this desk in this studio for
quite
a few years.
Yes, indeed.
And there's been an ITV studio on this site in Southampton for the past 45 years. And in fact, we can now look back at some of the highlights of those 45 years, including a glimpse of the old Plaza Cinema at Northam, just a couple of hundred yards away where it all started. In fact, I started at the Plaza more than 40 years ago. You'd think I'd be better at the job, wouldn't you?
Practice makes perfect. Well, that was the past, and now we're looking forward, of course, to a new and exciting future.
Absolutely. Ian Axton takes us for a guided tour around our spanking new state-of-the-art studios, not a million miles away from here.
Welcome to Whiteley in Hampshire, where in just a few hours' time, television history is to be made. Welcome to the new home of ITV Meridian. So, as you've seen, it's been a very busy few months here. Now, let me show you our brand new newsroom. This is where the journalists and all the technicians will be producing Meridian News and, of course, Meridian Tonight. Have a look round. And there's been a huge investment in technology here. Over £6 million has been spent building this brand new television centre. But it's not just here in Hampshire that things have changed. Our news bureaus in Salisbury, in Bournemouth, on the Isle of Wight and in Brighton have all been upgraded as well. This is the nerve centre of Studio 3 at Whiteley, the gallery. The very latest TV technology has been installed in here. And when we go live tomorrow, Meridian will be broadcasting from the most up-to-date news studios in the country.
On 4.
And this is our new look. This is where I'll be in the mornings, and of course where Fred and Debbie will be for Meridian Tonight at 6 o'clock on Monday evening. Well, so as we say, a fond farewell to the place that we've called home for over 40 years. Here's to the future of ITV in the South. Cheers.
Yes, and cheers to you too. The viewers, stick with us, won't you?
Yes, not often we get a free drink.
No, very nice. Well, here's to the future. Thank you.
Here's to the future, but I mean, don't worry, because nothing's going to change.
No, the furniture's a bit different, but I'm afraid you're stuck with the same old presenters.
And hopefully you're still going to go on enjoying the show and being with us every night at 6 o'clock.
Absolutely. Well, we'd better hand over now to our colleagues at ITV for the rest of the national news. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
Have a lovely weekend. See you Monday, don't forget.
Bye-bye.
Plunkett's victory, round 1 in the court battle to see the son he's convinced is his. The Home Secretary says he's relieved at the verdict and will continue to fight his former lover.
Also tonight, sweet victory. People power wins in Ukraine. They will get fresh elections. Bullied because they had cancer. These 2 little girls were attacked by classmates in 2 horrific attacks.
They told me that if they looked like me, they wouldn't come to school.
And first contact, Ellen on the high seas and exclusively on camera tonight.